UFC 318 really embodies everything that's wrong with this sport. This card is god awful. It's abysmal. And if you disagree, not gonna lie, I don't like you. You are an enabler of this complete foolishness. One thing is just like, dog, what's the point of being a legend of the game? Letting it publicly be known you only got one more in you. And this is what you get. Was the fact that he headlining the card supposed to be a sign of respect? You could have just put Dustin as a co-main or made him the feature fight on a wildly lit card, give him his long, heartfelt promo and all that retirement stuff, and just let it be. Instead, they threw together this terrible pay-per-view. I don't think anybody, even the biggest draws that the sport done seen, the Connors, Habibs, John Joneses, GSP had some good numbers too. I don't think nobody warrants having 2 to 3 full hours of hosh-posh before they bout. I don't. That's always been infuriating to me, to be real, because even though, like, numbers-wise, yes, Conor would sell a card by himself. People wanted to see him fight. But for the sake of the sport, why is your big bad event for the month ever giving you a co-main featuring Paulo Costa in 2025? What are we talking about? Pay-per-views are the UFC's event for the month. You feel me? You supposed to pay $80 American for it, not me though. And you watching this. Pay-per-views visit some of the biggest cities and venues around the world. They ain't been in New Orleans in almost 14 years. And them folks finna pay to go see a fight night. This is a fight night. The main event included too. This fight low-key almost means nothing. It ain't no title eliminator, or at least it shouldn't be. Win or lose, Dustin gone. Max winning should probably put him still one more fight away, maybe. We just kinda letting it slide because we love both guys and it's Dustin's retirement. They put that stupid belt on the line as an excuse to make it a headliner too, dog. I'm pissed. I'm gonna keep it so G-real. When I first started to make this, it was not supposed to be no kind of predictions. It was just a rant. But since I'm already here, I'll just go ahead and do a little something right now. I don't think I've said anything positive for however long I've been speaking. So this is a very good fight. Of course. I don't care how old Dustin is. Matching him up with Max will always yield positive results. It just kind of don't make sense. Dustin's already beat Max twice. The Dustin-Justin trilogy made so much more sense to make happen for Dustin's last fight, but hey, spoiler alert, I think Max can get him this time. But Dustin is always going to be a harder matchup for Max. Max loved to box. Unfortunate thing is, Dustin Poirier is a better boxer than Max Holloway. He done made a career out of outboxing, countering some of the best strikers the game done seen. Dustin counter game always been elite. And in their second fight, that was back when Max was at the peak of his, I want to get in your face and throw, completely overwhelm you game, in simplest terms. He was the volume guy of the sport. But being on the inside, with them long drawn out boxing combos is not the way against Dustin. Really? Dustin should have beat Max worse in that rematch, but he blew his wad a little too early. Understandably so though, low key, he was nuking dude, Jesus. He just couldn't get him up out of there. And you know Max's cardio ain't never gonna waver. Now, I really don't want to talk too much about that second fight because a lot done changed over the past 6 years. Dustin old now. Max done changed his style and is now a legitimate 55er. Got all the tools needed stylistically in his bag to win. Thing one, Max cannot approach the fight too boxing heavy. Dustin has the willingness and ability to find effective counters. Max ain't never liked getting countered. He can take them, but if you used to throw with Max Holloway, he would disengage, never allowing for that avalanche to even get started. The fact that Dustin was hitting him really hard helped too. He rocked Max a ridiculous amount of times in that fight. Recently, Max has done very well in incorporating his whole striking game. It will be imperative to continue that here. The Ilya fight was the peak of it. Always had a real good kick game, but he really let him fly now. And against Justin too, he did well in really missing in his kicks. Got to again take the kickboxing approach, especially when you consider how Dustin fight. Again, he's a boxer. He covers up as such. A lot of Philly shield work, which for sure has some real openings in MMA. Plodding footwork, will get very stationary. Will put himself in situations where he's not moving and getting beat up on a little bit. And his older age has just accentuated this. An important thing I mentioned earlier were Max's style adjustments. But it's really them adjustments combined with the added weight. Max sit on his shots more nowadays. And with now being a real 55er, it has appeared to add more pop in his shots. Wilds being stupid fast for the division. His speed sliders looked like they was turned all the way up against Justin. He had no chance. Funny enough, the time Gaethje did manage to drop him, don't care if they ain't officially counted or not. Caught him and whacked him on the inside on that temple over the top with a hook. Something Dustin been doing since I was in middle school. All in all though, dog, I think Max has what it takes. And it's past Dustin's time, so I do favor Holloway to get it done. Oh God, I'm about to run through a few other joints because I don't care. I'll take Kopylov. Kevin Holland really just continues to really piss me off. Packed up Vicente Luque just to come back and fight Daniel Rodriguez. For what? I got Holland though. Number 12 ranked Dan Ige versus a 40-year-old Patricio Pitbull. Do y'all see what I'm saying? Ew. Like, look, y'all know how the UFC YouTube page will post like fights from the people on the upcoming card during fight week. I'm scrolling through, just cooling the other day, and I see Dan Ige versus Sean Wood. Oh my God. Give me Pitbull, bro. Michael Johnson versus Daniel Zellhuber. I don't know. I'm going to take Zellhuber, but I'm a little scared, actually. Vinicius Oliveira versus Kyler Phillips is a mean one. Give me Oliveira. Marvin Vettori and Brandon Allen should be a lot higher on this joint, like the co-main event for real, but hey, I'll take Brandon Allen. He absolutely should not lose this fight, in my humble opinion. Awful card. I do not like it at all, but what can I do?